told me to bring him my father's head.
If I had to pick one scene, we had a scene together in a bath, which I really enjoyed. Not because we're in the bath, it was just a great scene.
When the king turned to flee, I drove my sword into his back.
Is it because you were great in that scene? I didn't really have a lot to say.
Well,
Is that why you like the scene so much? Because the scene was really about you. It was your scene.
As you may.
Can I just say my
She
favourite
talks
scene was his
all
scene
the time.
too.
Okay, yeah.
It was his scene, yeah. I don't know, I quite like the scene where I fought a bear.
Oh, that's a great scene too. Yeah.
That was
Maybe I'll pick that as
very
well.
exciting.
Yeah.
No, just choose your own scene, the one that's about you.
One of the coolest scenes I got to film was probably last season, season 6. That vision where Bran is right up with the Night King and the entire army of the dead, because that was a dramatic day of shooting. It was like, had the wind machines, all the snow, and then, I kid you not, about 200 supporting artists dressed head to toe in all the zombie gear. Vlad, who plays the Night King, was there, and he had to grab my arm. That was really good fun.
I should never have told you about that.
I do kind of hark back emotionally to my days with Peter. So something very simple when we had the time and before our characters, before he got caught up in what we did, and before I fought, when we were, I think, just walking down a country lane, just the two of us, rapping. But it's all like a gift.
You waste time trying to get people to love you. You'll end up the most popular dead man in town.
Hard Home still stands out. There's a battle this season which definitely stands out. Hard Home for me was sort of where everything changed in Thrones. Like the ambition within a battle or a fight got far greater. And I think that's where they made their mark on action sequences within TV.
Season 4, after he'd seen her bathing in the throne room, where he sort of came to apologise to her. Alex, who directed it, just did an amazing job, and I felt really proud of that scene.
I really enjoyed doing that scene. It was a really nice day. I like fight scenes though as well.
You are part of these extraordinary set pieces, and you know the one that I really enjoyed doing was the huge gladiatorial contest, that we shot in Spain, But again, you're surrounded just by the vastness of Thrones, the amount of work that goes in all departments. There's a Stein bull ring, and the CGI to make it look even like the Colosseum. That type of scene.
I love doing the Battle of Blackwater. There was very little dialogue. It was all told with visuals, and Neil Marshall, who directed it, I've worked with him before. He's an old mate, and I did his first movie and his last movie, and that was his first time to do television, and he got great acclaim on the back of that, and that was kind of special, yeah.
Season 3, the fight with the Hound, and as long as I live, I will never forget that. They choreographed this fight for months, and we rehearsed it for 3 months before we even got into the studio to film it. They showed us, me and Rory, what it was going to look like. The sword lit up, and I had tears in my eyes because I remembered going to see Return of the Jedi with my mum when I was 13 or 12. It was the last film I ever saw with my mum, and I just thought, oh my God, it's like a lightsaber. That's going to be me. And I got really, it was a beautiful moment. And then when I saw it, after it was all finished, I was so proud of it.